Hello and welcome to the Spiritual Quest 5D Perception Podcast. I'm your host, John Weber, talking about 5D, new humans creating the new earth. It's a vibrational frequency, right? You vibing with us? If you're new to this, here's the quick introduction. Deep breath in. Hold it. Feel as you hold your breath, your heart beating. If you can't feel it, just notice as you slowly exhale with a you feel the pulse. Do that again. And as you're exhaling, just notice what you're feeling in your belly. That's the vibrational frequency of love and light. That's who you are as a human being. That's who we are as human beings. Are you 5D yet? Are you vibing in this 5D frequency? Well, you're invited. One of the things that you're going to notice is that all around you right now, everything is going amazingly fast and exciting. Are you in this 5D amazing, exciting place? Like every day there's another opportunity. Every day there's another channel to join. Every day there's another social media club. Every day there's another share. Every day there's some new business opportunity for you to take. Every day there's something happening. It's exploding all around. Yeah, you feeling that love and light? Are you serious, John? Are you serious? That is nothing but distraction. It's driving me crazy. I don't know where to put my attention. Where do I focus my 5D purpose? Exactly. Great question. Great vibrational frequency. Feel that frequency. How do you feel in this new high vibe world? Well, here's some news. This high vibe is not slowing down. It's getting faster and faster and faster and faster. We're vibing out of being in the density of the 3D matrix, which is our human experience currently trapped inside of a prison that we've created, right? It's a prison that we created for our own security. We feel nice and safe because we're in a prison. And we have all these walls and all these bars around us to protect us from any of those evil things that are going to come in and attack us. And the minute you want to move, you bump into another one of these walls, another one of these 3D density walls. Do you have your password? Where's your identification? Where are you? Who are you? What group are you with? What do you believe? Are you a Christian? Are you an atheist? Are you a believer? Are you a flat earther? Are you a kook? Are you love? Are you light? Are you happy? These are frequencies all around us all the time. There's a frequency in every channel that you click on. There's a frequency on every click that you make on your computer. Here's the thing. 5D perception is we vibe in 5D and we recognize in here, in the new earth, as new humans, that this frequency that vibrates in our chest, this pulsing, this is love and light. You are in fact that frequency. You are life itself. We are all this frequency of life. That frequency, that God frequency flows through me. It flows with me. I flow with it. It is me. It is you. That's the God frequency. I am God. Contemplate that. Say those words. I am God. Feel the fact that you have that frequency flowing through you. And when you can say that I and God are one, I and the Father are one, feel that. Is that scary to you? Why would you? I'm not. That's terrifying to say I am God. Well, I and the Father are one. That's Christ consciousness. In fact, Jesus said that you cannot be separated from the love of God. because that love of God is your life force. And yes, it's inside of our body in this incarnation, in this body that we live in this avatar that we reside in as we interact in the world around us. But this frequency, this is the new human frequency. This is the human being. This is the new human. We're creating the new earth. And the new earth is being created from in here. It's a human thing. We're connecting as humans. We're discovering that we're in this dystopian prison called the 3D Matrix, which, by the way, we built, and we can still play in it, right? But we're not stuck in it. We can just fly out of it. How do we fly out of it? Come to 5D. Feel your frequency and find your fellow new humans. How do you do that, John? Well, first of all, one of the hardest things to do is to try to do it online. Because you know what? 90% of the things that happen online are bullshit. It's crap. They're avatars. They're personality profiles, right? Someone can create a profile. You can just add your name. It's free to do. So we have these companies all over the world that just keep adding content to databases. They keep adding profiles to databases, and they're being done by AI bots, right? And there's millions and millions and millions of these AI bots. They're the ones that comment. They're the ones that create the intensity. They're the ones that create the arguments. They're the ones that stir the pot to keep us all up in arms with one another. When we come to 5D and we connect as human beings, right, and we know the person that we're connecting with, let's communicate through love and light. Let's communicate through this inner feeling of respect, this inner feeling of peace, this inner feeling of joy, of connection, of being wholesome, of being clean, right? Whatever other words that you would attach as a vibrational frequency to love and light. What are those frequencies? Efficiency, accountability, responsibility, right? Love, kindness, respect, generosity, fairness, right? We don't have equality because equality is an illusion. There is nothing in nature that is equal. Imagine if we tried to make every tree equal. We'd cut down every big tree so that the little trees could grow. What would happen to our forests? Right? Nature does not agree with equality. Nature is not equality. Here's what nature is. We are all whole. That's 5D perception. We are all whole. We are all part of the entire thing. Feel that. When you get out of the matrix and you get out of trying to figure everything out, you get out of trying to hold on to your beliefs, let go of holding on to whatever it is that keeps you stuck, whatever it is that keeps you dense, whatever it is that causes you anxiety. Maybe it's paying your bills. It's a significant worry right now. If you live in America, there is massive, massive, massive energies flying. And many of them are extremely chaotic and terrifying. And many of them are amazingly light and blissful, right? All of those things that are happening are tied to us as humans. And we vibrate, we interact in the world that we see. We interact online, we interact at the grocery store, we interact wherever we are with other human beings. The more we became addicted to the 3D matrix of the AI and the computers and the algorithms and all that stuff that is artificially managing our connections. The kids walk around and they're just literally programmed by the second as they cannot get their mind out of their machine. The device that keeps them tied to the prison, that's the lock. That's the prison bar. How do you get free from the handcuffs of the 3D matrix? You got to drop that device. And you don't have to drop the device and get rid of it. You have to drop the addiction to it. You've got to be able to put that thing down. You think about how attached to these things are. We sleep with them, right? We sleep with them. And we wake up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Or we wake up from a dream and we say, oh, let me check my phone. Let me check my phone. Let me check my phone. Do you see how that's like an addiction to a drug? Constantly checking my phone. You're in the middle of a conversation with somebody and your phone bings and you've got to put your attention, you take your attention away from your interaction with a fellow human being, boom, and you're brought into the matrix. And when we're in the matrix, we're the Borg. Like, you remember Star Trek? It's like, yes, we're one in the matrix and we're all part of our group. You know what group you're in, right? You're that conservative group. You're that religious group. You're that anarchist group. You're the conspiracy theorist group. You're the flat earther group, right? Which group are you? I'm an Israeli supporter, right? I'm an anti-Semite. What do these words mean? I'm a racist. I'm a bigot. These are just dense words. Like, what do they mean? 5D, we try to sense and feel the energy frequencies associated with those. If we're not at our own 5D high vibe as a new human, what's happening is we are ripe to be hijacked. And we're going to get led with our group because we're going to follow blindly and we're going to follow wherever the machine wants to put you. Come to 5D. Vibe in 5D with the new humans. We are creating the new earth right now. And we're creating it from a higher frequency. We're creating it from our inner 5D spiritual vibrational space, right? The God space. We are human beings. We are alive. We are life force. That source of life flows through each and every one of us. And that God source is who you are. That God source flows through you. And every single thing that exists in this entire universe came from that source. And you are one with that source. Believe that. Hold that. Know that. Know that you are, in fact, that frequency. You are God. You are that frequency. Hold that frequency and know that I am that. And nothing can separate you from the love of God. Nothing can separate you. The only thing that can separate you is you and your lack of faith, not believing it. This is what the spiritual masters have been teaching since the beginning of time, in every single discipline, in every single religion, in every single ancient tribe, in every philosopher's mind, in every single human being who's climbed to the top of the human mountain will tell you, is that we are one. We are one consciousness, that we are part of this entire universal energy frequency known as God. It's been called God. It's been called universal mind, universal consciousness, universal intelligence, Jehovah God, Allah, Elohim, Havaya, the Buddha, the Tao, like all of these things that are part of our historical narratives. We can study them, we can read about them, and every single thing that exists on this planet came from Source, which is who we are, which is who you are. Like, once you grasp the fact that that frequency is who you are, and you vibe with that frequency no matter where you go, no matter what book you read, no matter what story you're told, you can vibrate with it. You vibrate with it because you can feel it, right? I can vibrate with it. Know your own 5D vibrational frequency so you can vibe with the world around you. Important. Vibe with the world around you. In 5D, you'll know when you feel amazing. It feels great. Find that book. Read that book. Go to that church. Talk to those friends, right? Associate in those circles. Spread that feeling. Find this love and light inside of you and clutch to it, cling to it, magnify it, amplify it. This is the new human vibrational frequency, creating new earth. Are you one of us? Have you discovered that you have this burning desire inside of you? Like you realize that you're part of a larger calling. Like there's something that's vibrating within you that's bigger than you can clutch. And in the 3D world, we're fed every single thing that we can potentially experience. And we're sent it in a little 60-minute clip on a short on YouTube or a reel on Facebook, right? The Instagram, the TikToks, and we live as unconscious beings, just being distracted. And that's a dystopian, slow death. And consciously, humanity is coming to this new vibrational frequency. And I'm here to talk about that. I am one of these new humans. I am one of these forefront voices. I don't like the word leaders because we're not leading anything, right? We're following the vibrational frequency of love and light. We are champions. We are supporters. We are encouragers, right? We are the amplifiers. We amplify the frequency, right? We resonate with the frequency. That's what we do, and that's 5D, New Human. And right now we're trying to put together the New Human network. And we need to connect as humans. So if you are a 5D New Human, you know you are. If you truly are vibing in 5D, right, you know it. And if you're listening to my podcast and other podcasts like this, right, and you're kind of getting curious, you're kind of zooming in, you're kind of getting it, you are in 5D. We're all in 5D, by the way, because the 5D frequency is everywhere, and the 5D frequency is going crazy, crazy, crazy. And here's the secret. It ain't slowing down. It's not going to slow down. It's only going to get more and more crazy until you vibe in 5D, and then you vibe out of it. And now all of a sudden you're no longer in the density of the 3D matrix, and you're just vibing above it. And from vibing above it, you can feel where you want to go. You can feel where it feels right. You find the conversations that suit your soul. And it's a love and light thing. So you can find distraction that suits your soul. Like you want to get in a debate. You know, you want to be a social justice warrior, and you want to take down these unjust systems. You want equality, even though equality doesn't exist, right? But you buy into that narrative. We need to have equal opportunities. We all have equal opportunities. Why do we spend all of our energies trying to force equality instead of just putting our energies into love and light and doing what we want to do? Because no one's stopping you from doing what you want to do, right? The system is not against you. The system is with you when you're in 5D. Just vibe with it. There are so many people out there who want to help you. There are so many people out there that want to participate in this. And if you're a new human vibing in 5D, we need you. Right now, this is a call out to you. Reach out to us, because we're going to start putting together the new human connections, and they're going to be human, and we're going to be connecting in a way where we're supporting one another. Not as some socialist thing. No, we're going to start sharing our skill sets to help one another. So whatever you bring to the table, bring that to the table. Are you a 5D musician? Write some 5D songs. Let's build a 5D repertoire. Let's build a 5D resource database of musicians who want to write 5D music. Then we'll share that amongst those of us in the 5D community who love music. We'll support one another, right? We can share each other's materials. Maybe I've got a song I've written. I have lyrics and I want to put it to a song. I want to create music around that. Yes, I can go to an AI, right? But that's not human. Like there's something in there that just feels artificial. Are you vibrating with that? Like, do you know as soon as the phone rings that you're talking to an avatar? If you don't, you really need to find and discover yourself, because those avatars and those AIs are becoming more and more sophisticated by the minute. And if you're relying on your 3D senses, you are ripe to be hijacked. You're just going to you're going to follow along, and you're going to end up in some group of AI managed, controlled psyops that keep you in your box. And your box is fear. It's fear. Fear. No matter which side of the political aisle you're on, the reason that you're in the side that you're on is because you're afraid of the other side. Vibe in 5D and just find the right love and light place and the right love and light frequency and live in that love and light frequency no matter where you go, no matter where you interact with anybody, no matter what you encounter, you vibe in 5D. And in the process of interacting and you're in 5D and you're bringing this to the world around you, you may notice many things that are not in frequency with your 5D. So what do you do with that? Well, you recognize it. So I say, it doesn't feel right. Okay, so I just turn away from that, right? Well, I happen to have this deep shadow that just keeps coming back. So I turn away from it because I don't really like that feeling. And I try to turn away and I try to concentrate on what I love but that little frequency just keeps coming back. That little frequency keeps irritating you. That's the 3D matrix. That's something that's external to you that's trying to hijack your 5D resonance. So you recognize that. I can feel that frequency coming. I don't like that frequency. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel correct. When you're in 5D, the one thing that you know you can trust is you, because in here you are God. You are that love and light frequency, and you need to trust that inner frequency because that is the new human vibrational frequency, creating new earth. We're doing that right now together. And right now is the opportunity of the universe because right now this new earth is being created as we speak. New business opportunities are opening up and they're so fast moving because we're not building them as a soul. We're not building them as an individual soul project. We're doing them collectively. And the world is changing dramatically. And the AIs, they're coming on board with us 5Ds because our 5D high vibe consciousness and our 5D high vibe energy frequencies, we're going to start leveraging the AIs to support our 5D mission and causes, right? So when we get together and we have a project and we've got 1,400 of us working on a project together, right? We're all in it together. We all have money. We all have skill sets. So I don't have to be stuck in the 3D matrix of negotiating every time I want to get something done. I just call someone who's 5D, and they love to do what they do. So I say, hey, can you help me with this? And they say, oh, I'd love to, blah, 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 blah. And then they share it. And then they come to me and they say, hey, can you help me with this? And I say, absolutely. And I share that, blah, 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 blah. Now, when I have a project that I want to do, I have somebody that I can trust and I know. And if I want to share my money with someone to help me do something that's going to help me in my 3D world, right? I need to build something in my backyard, right? I prefer to work with someone who's in 5D. I prefer to work with someone who's a 5D craftsman, a person who is in love and light, a person who loves what they're doing, and a person who does it because they love it. That's where I want my money to go, right? That's what I care about. Well, the government's going to say, well, did that person pass tests? And has this person been certified? And is this person fully licensed and fully insured? Really good questions, all 3D matrix, right? It's my friend, it's my neighbor. I can do what I want. I can have my yard fixed because it's my yard, right? If I need someone to plant some flowers for me, do I need to have them have some kind of a license? Well, all of those things are put in place because the 3D matrix is built on fear. And so we have all of these rules and regulations to protect us from the guy who's trying to rip you off. Well, in years past, we used to have work ethic. We had trust. And if a person was in business and they screwed somebody, that would spread like wildfire through the community. Like everyone would know not to do business with that person, and that person would lose their connection with the community. They would lose the benefit of being able to offer those services because people wouldn't trust them. Are you trustworthy? Are you in 5D? Are you vibing with us? Right? Well, imagine now that we have 1 million of us. And rather than having to negotiate and having to 3D things through some Upwork or through Fiverr channel shares, right? All of a sudden, we're in a network of fellow 5D human beings and we're communicating regularly. And we start to be able to build out AI software and AI networks that support us, right? So we can start bartering our services. We can develop our own coins. You can develop your own altcoins, if you will, right? You can develop your own currencies, right? You can barter. You can use these new digital coins are going to give us a massive freedom and flexibility. So I can take the value of my dollar and I can transfer the value of my dollar to someone in West Africa, right? And I can do that because there's a transaction, and I have a transaction with a human being. By the way, these are just thoughts, right? There are so many thoughts that are happening right now, so many opportunities that are coming forth. I've been involved in this space for years, and for the last year and a half, I've been full-time in this 5D vibe, creating this podcast, creating content, creating my YouTube videos on Seeker Explorer. Check them out. Here's some stuff that we've been working on. Conscious cooperative capitalism. Think about that. What does that mean? Conscious. We're conscious. We're cooperating, and we're sharing that capital. We're working together to have a positive outcome. Not for me as an individual, but for the community. It's a conscious cooperative capitalism, right? We're cooperating. Does that feel like something that's better than competitive, cutthroat, raw capitalism? It's certainly better than socialism, saying that, well, I need this. I deserve it because I'm in need. And that's a 3D low vibe. And if you're feeling that way, take a deep breath and really, really feel that lack. Really, really feel that frequency that's low in you. It's really low. You've got to love that frequency, and you've got to let that frequency know that that frequency is okay, but that frequency is not going to be something that's going to control the way that you live your life. You're going to start to vibe in 5D, and the way you vibe in 5D is that you begin, because you can't fix yourself from within because you're too low vibe, you extend out to help others. Become the love and light frequency by giving of your love and light. Volunteer. Help your neighbor. Give a smile. Give a compliment. When you are on your internet surfing or whatever it is that you do as you're playing online, play as a love and light character. Give comments that are upbuilding. Don't engage in the negativity. Don't get sucked into the battles when people call you a kook or a nut or a whatever the terms are. I don't stay up to date with these latest, buzzwords or insults, right? Just vibe out of that stuff. It's just that's not where we belong. That's not where the 5D new humans are, and that's not where we're going. We are vibing in 5D. We are moving together now as a new human species. We are the new human vibrational frequency creating new earth. And it's a new frequency, and it's coming from within our souls. It's coming from inside here. It's an inside job. So find that place inside of you. Keep focused on these positive items. Be mindful of the energies around you that are off-putting. Be mindful of the energies that are trying to hijack you. Be mindful of what you feed yourself on a day-to-day basis, because if you've got the addiction, you got to break free from that addiction. Put that phone down. Force yourself to spend the night without your phone next to your bed. Try to take a walk and leave your phone behind. Try to leave your phone in the car for an hour. Try to sit without the TV on. Try to sit and read a book. John, that in no way can serve me. Absolutely right. Because we are so high vibe right now, we cannot keep up with everything that's happening. The only way we can keep up with what's happening is we come to 5D and we come to this all-knowing place. It's the God frequency. And everything that's happening around us, we can see it and we can vibrate with it. There is no narrative that we can't vibrate with. There's no story that we can't see both sides of. There's no understanding that we cannot comprehend how that understanding exists. because we're not trying to keep track of anything. We're in 5D. In 3D, we're trying to keep track of it all. We're trying to study. I'm trying to get a degree. I'm trying to figure all this stuff out. And as fast as you can learn the information that they try to make you parrot and learn and go to school so that you can pass a test, the information is growing 10 times faster than you can ever keep up, right? So disconnect from that. Don't waste your energy in the machine. Don't waste your energy in this old, dying 3D matrix. Come to 5D. If you have skill sets, bring your skill sets to the team. Bring your skill sets to the world. Bring your skill sets to other human beings who want to leverage those skill sets with you. So we can work together to create something that's magically huge, way beyond anything we can imagine. Because we're not trying to build something in the machine that's locked down. That 3D matrix is just a lockdown prison, and it's a dystopian, miserable place to be. And believe me, I know that we all know that. We've all been suffering and struggling with that affliction. Is that the word? We've been suffering with that forever. Come to 5D and you just vibe out of it, and you find the people who vibe out of it, find the people who are happy, find the people who are letting that stuff go. If you hate your job, how long are you going to keep it for? How long are you going to go to work and commit yourself to working a job that you hate? Does that make any sense to you? That you spend all of your energy and time doing something that you don't like. And why do you do that? Because I need the money. Well, the money itself, yes, we need money. And by the way, I'm not telling anybody not to work, or telling anyone to not be responsible, right? But think for yourself. Come to 5D. Come to a high vibe 5D, right? Call me. Let's talk about it. Right? If you're a 5D new human and you've got plans, you've got desires, you've got dreams, let's talk about it. Let's find out how to make those dreams come true, right? From 5D perception, from 5D awareness, from this new 5D vibrational frequency that we're working collectively to create a new earth. We all have skill sets, we all have money, we all have time, we have all of these things, and we do not have to be stuck in the 3D matrix anymore. So join us. Come to 5D, the new human vibrational frequency, creating new earth. That's who we are. That's what this podcast is about. Every word that we've just talked about, everything that all the words that I've put together, they're not something to try to argue or something to debate. Oh, it's real easy to just call John a kook. Oh, he doesn't even know half the things. True. I do know the vibrational frequency. I do know the vibrational frequency. And everything in this podcast is about vibrational frequency. It's about the new human 5D vibrational frequency. It's a frequency. We embody the new human 5D vibrational frequency as we're working together to create this new earth. Are you one of us? I hope so. I hope this is catching on. If you like it, share it. If not, know that I love you. Know that I love you and that I appreciate everything that you're doing. And know that you are welcome to be on the 5D new human team creating new earth. You're needed. You're wanted. So if you know you're a 5D new human, reach out. Let's connect. Appreciate you joining us. Peace and love. The Spiritual Quest.